The Royal and Ancient is the biggest governing body in the world of golf. It controls the growth of the game and sets the rules each player abides by when hitting the fairways. And at the head of the R&A is Peter Dawson. The chief executive has governed the game for 15 years, and as he enters the final 12 months in charge, he can look back proudly on putting golf back on the Olympic program.
We did that because so many small countries in golfing terms were saying to us, look, if we can get golf into the Olympics, it's going to increase government support, it's going to increase exposure for the game, it's going to grow the game in our country. And it was very much the biggest grow the game opportunity available.
And although it took some convincing, the R&A is confident the world's best golfers will be ready for Rio in 2016.
The women players have always been massively supportive of this and remain so. We had some work to do on the men, I don't deny, but we've certainly got a mood going now which is very, very positive. And I think we're going to see all the top players making themselves available.
Another of Peter Dawson's legacies is the emergence of the Chinese golfing empire. Despite being the most populous country in the world, the number of courses throughout China remains low, an area where the R&A has pushed for change.
What I think we need to be able to encourage golf in China to do is to produce golf courses at lower cost, perhaps with less extensive clubhouse facilities and so on, so that the cost of the game can make it more attractive for a larger swathe of the population to take up the game and play the game. At the moment it's still very high-end, still very elite, but we need more lower cost facilities to make golf sustainable in China and to make it grow.
Aside from helping grow the game, the Royal and Ancient also defines the rules of golf with its American counterpart, the USGA. And both organisations are keeping a watchful eye on technological changes that are pushing the limits of golf.
We have a duty really in our equipment standards work to try to ensure that skill remains the main determinant of success in golf. And there's been more regulation on golf equipment in the last 10 to 12 years than in the whole history of the game. You know, the golf balls are right up against the limit of the test. Driver head size has been regulated. The efficiency of impact between driver head and ball has been regulated. The forgiveness of drivers, the length of shaft, all of that has been regulated now. So we don't think there's much more to get out of equipment in terms of hitting distance. The fact is that since 2002, 2003, hitting distances at tour level have plateaued. They've been dead flat. They haven't been going up, contrary to what is often reported. It's been absolutely static. And so we're still keeping a watchful eye on it. We're not complacent, and we will do something if it starts to move ahead again.
But regardless of what rules around equipment are made or changed, you can be sure golf will be played by both young and old. From your Lydia Ko's and Jordan Spieths to your Bernard Langers and Miguel Angel Jimenez, golf will continue to be a sport for all ages.
These younger people seem to be able to give more time to the game. They're better coached. I do think as time goes by they mature into better players than perhaps they are at the young age, and goodness knows how good Lydia Ko is going to become, given her record so far. But no, I think it's a healthy thing. Golf is a game for all ages, isn't it? We're seeing Tom Watson very nearly won the Open Championship at Turnberry at 60. So yeah, it's a good spread.